Good morning, everybody. My name is Cherisse. If this is your first time on my channel, I live out of my 4Runner, and I am actually going to be leaving this area that I've been in. I just really need some support from friends, so I'm going to be going to stay and visit with friends for a while, but I am actually downsizing. Again, if you follow me, and you've probably seen, like, maybe you've seen, I have multiple videos about downsizing, and I am, like, massively downsizing. I already downsized, like, a couple weeks ago. I did a pretty big downsize, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I am downsizing even more right now, which means that I'm getting rid of some stuff that I do actually really love, but it's just time to let go of some of the shit. Like, I have this pair of shorts. I'll show you in the video. I'll just show you later on in the video. But I'm actually gonna hop in the back and film the rest of this from the back. I'm also gonna be going through my stuff and compiling into a pile stuff that I might be able to sell to help me make money along this journey, because at this moment I have, if I compile the dollars I have from each of my accounts, I have probably about $15, and that is not enough at the moment to get to where I need to go. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna get there at this moment, but I'm ready to go, and Spirit has just been telling me it's time to leave. I'm gonna ask the friend that owns this property if I can use some cardboard to make some signs. I have held signs before. This will be my first time doing it alone. If I do end up doing that, if I'm not able, I don't know. I don't know how money might come into my life otherwise, but we'll see what happens. These signs will be mainly for selling stuff. As long as the weather's good, I can put out my tailgate and kind of put up a little display to maybe get people to stop by and buy stuff. So that includes some jewelry that I actually consistently wear, but I can actually make some good money off of some of the items that I have. So wish me luck on that, guys. Now let's hop in the back and I'll give you guys a little look at what I've done, because wow, what the fuck. This is literally the biggest downsize that I've done. I am creating for myself more space in the back than I've ever had. I've lived out of this 4Runner for about 3.5 years. I've lived in my car for 4 years. I lived in a Volvo station wagon before this, so this is actually quite a bit more space for me, but I do want to upgrade. I've had my 4Runner listed to trade. I think I'm gonna switch that listing to just for sale. I will have a place that I can kind of stay and live on the property, and I think that if I sell my vehicle, I might be able to actually get another vehicle for a little cheaper, and then I'll have more money on hand to kind of be able to pay some of my bills that I have for this year. So that would be honestly really fantastic. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hop in the back now. Alright guys, so there is not much sitting up space in here, as you can tell. I'm also, when the weather is good, gonna go through this stuff underneath. Like, I have a small cast iron that I'm gonna get rid of, and probably some jean material that I just don't fucking use that I'm gonna get rid of, as well as some other sewing random shit that I literally never use and probably never will, that I'm also gonna get rid of. So this is really exciting. I'm being pretty fucking stern with myself. I will say, so this is my bag of get rid of stuff. It's actually a pretty good size bag. And then I have this as well that I'm getting rid of. I do like to have things for storage, but now that I'm getting rid of so much stuff, I don't need that little storage thing anymore. This lady did give it to me. She hand weaved it, I believe, and I'm just, at this point, I'm just ready to get rid of anything that is taking up unnecessary space. If I can sell it, awesome. If I can't sell it, I will just give it away for free. So I did put one pair of shorts back in here. They're like my most bootylicious day wear shorts. And I got rid of them for a second. I was like, today, I was literally like until like 5 in the morning, well, at 5 in the morning, I was just in here going through my stuff like a fucking maniac because I couldn't fucking sleep, and was just like, I'm getting rid of shit. I'm making space for something new, something better in my life. And when I want to make a change and I want something new and better in my life in other ways, I tend to go through my shit and just get rid of stuff on a massive level. So this is the most I have downsized my clothes since moving into my car. This is my suitcase, guys. I keep this on top of it, just it's mainly protection for my dogs, because I have 2 dogs. They're actually in the house right now. I just wanted the space to do this without their wet, muddy paws. But I usually keep this on there because one of my dogs is a puppy, and he got potty trained in my car, so it was just to protect my clothes. And now I just keep it there because it's nice, and it keeps their wet paws off my stuff. But this is my clothes, guys. I keep my jean type pants on top. I have 4 pairs of those. I have my hats. So I used to keep all of my hats, my socks, my scarves, my bathing suits, my underwear in this bag right here. And my goal was to basically fit all of that stuff into my suitcase, and I did. I have my socks here and my scarves. I have a hat. These are my other hats. This is it, guys. This is all of my clothes stuff. This is it. This is pretty extreme. This is pretty extreme even for me. I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been losing my shit for a while, guys. I literally fucking shaved my head. And it's not the first time. It's like the 5th, 6th time I've shaved my head, so it's not that crazy. But I have been going through so much, and this is honestly a way that I cope with and deal with anxiety and processing traumas. I've been having a lot of PTSD flashbacks, and I think that it definitely is a little bit of a control thing. Sometimes I feel like my life is really out of control, and so I'm like, okay, I gotta control stuff. I can get rid of stuff. Even if I don't know how to get rid of stuff inside of me, I can get rid of stuff physically, right? That's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, okay. But I'm actually really excited about this downsize. I will probably take in more clothes in the future, but I am going to actually try to keep it a smaller amount of stuff, especially until I have a newer / bigger vehicle. At this point, I am so ready to get rid of my 4Runner. I'm ready to give it to somebody that can who's gonna appreciate it more than me. I've appreciated it for years now, and I'm starting to appreciate it a little less. I actually found some more mold. You can check out my video on finding mold in my 4Runner. I found mold in here about a month ago. And it was really extensive, and I cleaned it all out. I used an ozone machine, but I found some more mold in one of my car doors. It's like, oh my god. So the rain is leaking into my door somehow, and it's making my door mold, and thankfully it's a smaller job. I can just take that panel off the inside of my car door and clean it up, but it's still the rainy season, and I did not want to go to the desert this year, so I'm kind of putting that off a little bit. It kind of makes sense now too, because it's been leaking into my car, into the carpet, and I wondered where that was from, and now I know. So I'm just ready for something new. I'm ready for an upgrade in my life, and I'm ready to fucking let this vehicle go. I think I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm just like about ready to post and sell this and not have a vehicle for a little bit. So that is another reason that I'm downsizing, is if I do have a period of time that I have no vehicle, no car home of my own, and I have to stay at my friend's property like that if he allows, I'm not gonna want to have a shit ton of stuff in that space. So it's time to purge a lot of fucking stuff in my life. If you're watching this and you've been feeling like you need to purge some stuff in your life, you need to sell some stuff, you need to get rid of some stuff, maybe this is your sign. Fucking do it. Make a massive purge in your life. There is so much going on energetically with the world right now. The area that I live in currently has been through a massive financial trauma over the past few years, and it is just like destroying the livelihood of so many businesses and so many people's lives, and it's so sad to see, but it is such a massive change that's happening. And it's not just this area, it is going on in the world. There are massive changes happening, and it's on an energetic level, but it's happening in so many different ways in different people's lives. You're probably feeling it in your own ways, no matter what type of way it might be. There is massive change happening, and it is kind of fucking terrifying. But you know what? This is something that I heard recently. It was like, you need to let go. If spirit, if God, whatever you fucking believe in is telling you to let something go, it's time to fucking let it go. Don't hold on to it, because a lot of times we try to hold on to things and they're just removed from our life anyway. And we could have chosen the easier route of letting it go when you felt that nudge to. So I do encourage you, if you feel like it's time to let some shit go, let it go. Honestly, I am I'm a purger addict, almost. Maybe not an addict of purging, but I purge a lot, like all the fucking time, energetically and physically. Like, I am a big purger, and I genuinely feel better after I release stuff. It is actually nice to have less responsibility sometimes. It is actually nice to have less things holding you down sometimes. So, you know what? I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm making another little move. I do feel like I'll be back to this area at some point, but for now, there has not been a lot of opportunity for me financially. It's been so difficult. I have been really depressed a lot of the time I've been here. There have been some massive, beautiful things that have happened as well, but it has been kind of rough, and I just am ready to hug on some friends. I'm having a lot of trust issues, so building trust with new people out here has been kind of difficult for me, and I just would like to go and be surrounded by people who I've already built that trust with, because I am being so fucking triggered all the fucking time by shit and traumas that are coming up. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. So I'm gonna close on my little suitcase. Jeez. Okay, I'm also getting rid of this is where I put my jackets. This is my favorite jacket. I think I'm going to be getting rid of it, but I have another little sweater in here that I'm going to get rid of as well. I just know I don't need this many jackets, and I'm going to find a nice homeless person to give this to, though, because this is my favorite. It's so patched up. Like, legitimately, I've had this since I moved into my car 4 years ago, when I was still living in Sacramento and still working a full-time job, living out of my Volvo station wagon. My boss gave me this jacket, so it means a lot to me, but it is consistently falling apart. And one of the things that I have been being like, okay, I'm gonna be on top of purging this, is getting rid of things that are falling apart, things that are broken, just let them go. Fucking let them go, girl. So that just actually brought to mind that I have this selenite thing that broke, and maybe I'm gonna get rid of that stuff, give it to some special people. But so I'm getting rid of that special jacket. I'm also getting rid of my favorite shorts. I thought I would feel sadder about this, but as you can see, they're pretty torn up and patched up. Oh my god, my ass looks amazing in these, and I love them so much. Oh my god, I can't look at it for too much, otherwise I will change my mind. But they are just so torn and ripped, and I have plenty of other shorts I have accumulated over the past year to replace them. So I'm like, you know what, it's time to have some new favorite shorts, because those ones are just fucking falling apart on my butt. But anyway, guys, so this is a box that I am also getting rid of. It had a bunch of random shit in it, and I have compiled what I could. This is my little magic box. I have some like stones and some special things in it, and I just put stuff in there and some pictures, and I am just gonna put this in the spot that this was underneath my bed, and this was sitting right over here, so that space is gonna be cleared out. This is gonna be cleared out. This basket's gonna be gone. And then this used to actually be on this side of my longboard, and it just used to have shoes back there as well as the basket with some stuff in it. And I cleared out enough space over there to put this on that side, which actually feels wonderful because now I have more space. Basically, it's gonna be just mainly my suitcase in here, and then whatever is behind my longboard over there. This is gonna be my box of stuff that I'm gonna try and sell if I do have to take that route. So I'm gonna go through my stuff and throw some things in there that I can sell. So we will see, guys. This is a little bit scary because it's honestly a big trust fall. I'm gonna make some signs, and yeah, I've never done that alone, and it's not really the method that I want to choose, but I just keep hearing like, it's time to leave, and I'm not gonna fight it anymore just because I'm afraid of how it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna go for it now. I'm just gonna take that leap of faith, and sometimes you need space from a place to appreciate when you come back to it again. So that's kind of what's going on with this. I think I will like it better if I come back during the summer or something, or maybe in the spring. We'll see what happens, where I go. I kind of want to visit some other family in some other states, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Guys, I will keep updating and sharing what's going on with my life that I feel comfortable sharing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have more space in here. But I'm gonna finish kind of organizing my stuff and putting things where they belong. But thanks for watching my video, guys. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I hope that you have an amazing and beautiful day.